What's going on everyone, Valeria here, and in today's video I'm going to review some of the beautiful products of the brand Youth to People. I've talked about some of the products before, so you know I love them, and it's gonna be a short video because I have no voice. So let's get into that. First, I'm just going to quickly talk about the cleanser because I've talked about it in a video before, quite in depth, comparing it to the fresh cleanser. So I won't say too many things. I will link the video below if you're interested. I compared it to the fresh cleanser because they are both extremely gentle. This has a wonderful ingredient list. It is very gentle on your face. You won't feel squeaky clean, dry, dehydrated after washing your face and drying it with a towel. So I highly recommend if you have sensitive skin. As you can see, the focus ingredients are kale, green tea, spinach, and vitamins. No fragrance, no alcohol, no parabens. This is a clean brand, and highly recommend. This comes in this is the full size product, is 237 milliliters, so 8 fluid ounces, and it also comes in the travel version. It is like this big. It's as big as this one. This is the kombucha one, I'll talk about later, but the travel size of the cleanser is the same. Very practical when a cleanser comes with a pump, because you know it's just easy. You don't have to touch it with your wet hands and pick up bacteria and stuff. You just push it with your thumb or with your hand, and it works great. So again, highly recommend. The Power of Dream Kit, that's how it's branded, marketed. It's 2 mini sizes of full-size products. Like, you can find both the mask and the kombucha in full size, but if you want to try them, so you're not ready to commit to the full size, you can just buy this little kit, and it works as a sort of glow at home facial. And I have tried it for a couple of weeks now, so I have an opinion on this. So let's just talk about the toner for a second. It's an exfoliating toner. There you go. It's kombucha plus 11% AHA blend. So it has lactic acid and glycolic acid. So glycolic acid is the one with the smallest molecule, so the one that penetrates the deepest in your skin, so gives you strongest exfoliation. Lactic acid is slightly more gentle, and yeah, there are other acids, but this is not the topic of our video. So, and plus it contains fermented ingredients like kombucha, black tea, tree bark. So it exfoliates and gives your skin a further sort of treatment with these fermented ingredients. The first time I tried it, and I made a video about it when I was like doing my Sephora haul and first time trying the toner, it tingled so much. I was like, oh no, I mean, not painful, but it tingled a lot. And after sort of like 10 minutes after I applied it, it still was tingling, and that was the very first time I used it. The second time I used it, already it was tingling a lot less, so my skin got used to it very quickly, let's say. And then the third time I used it, it barely tingled, so I got used to this quickly. And I only use it once per week because I use differin and tretinoin every night, alternating, so my skin has enough exfoliation. I don't need too much extra action, so once per week is fine. And on the box and on the instructions, it's suggested to use it in the evening. but I use it in the morning because I don't want to skip my differin and tretinoin, so I do this in the morning, especially now I'm not really going out with the lockdown and quarantine. And yeah, I just use it in the morning, and I follow up with the mask as it is suggested to create this sort of at-home facial. Yeah, my skin doesn't look brighter, but it totally feels smoother. So I recommend it, especially in this small size if you have sensitive skin, because it might tingle. So I wouldn't buy the full size and then, you know, get irritation, because my experience the first time I tried it, it was really intense. It says that you can use it up to 5 times per week, and obviously put on your SPF. If you use an acid, obviously put on your SPF no matter what, okay? So yeah, it's a good exfoliator. I was really curious to use it, and fermented ingredients are a plus, absolutely. So I would totally give it a try. It's a nice product. And now from this we can jump into this, because, you know, after applying the toner and exfoliating my face, I go in with the Super Berry Hydrate and Glow Dream Mask. To replenish my skin from the, you know, it strips a little bit your skin barrier. As gentle as a toner, exfoliating toner can be, still, you know, the top layer of your skin gets dismantled, and you need a replenishing, nourishing action. That's what this mask does. It has a super nice smell. If you could smell it, like, it smells amazing, super cute. You can see it. Let me tell. Look, it's very thick. Like, I expected it to be like a sort of pudding, you know, pudding-like consistency, so you can scoop it out with your finger and it's all goopy. But no, it's actually really thick. Look, see, not excessively thick, you know. So it's not like the Egyptian magic, if you are familiar with it, but still it's pretty thick. And the highlight ingredients that are on the side are maqui, vitamin C, squalane, and hyaluronic acid. So it gives you hydration, it gives you active and brightening effect, it gives you moisturization, all the good replenishing fats. Let me see, I want to just give you some of the highlight ingredients. There's glycerin, there's sunflower seed oil, there is prickly pear extract, acai extract, goji extract, maqui extract that I mentioned already. There's also moringa leaf extract, so, and there is vitamin C, vitamin E, squalane, panthenol, so vitamin B2. I have to mention there is natural fragrance in the mask, so maybe that's why it smells so good. But this, like, super berry mask, it's really like nice to have on the skin. Though let me just say something. So it has squalane and other fatty ingredients to, you know, to be emollient after the exfoliation and to replenish your skin barrier. It slightly breaks me out. Like, after I use it, I find maybe a couple of spots that I didn't have before, because it's very moisturizing. I don't have a drama breakout all over my face, but I end up with a couple of spots, and nothing tragic. I will obviously keep using it, and I'm not mad at this mask at all, but just be aware that it might break you out because it's very thick and intense. But I think that this is a great way to discover a couple of products by the brand. I find these couple of products extremely nice, and if I were you and you could be interested in a new exfoliator that you want to try and a nice mask, obviously this is an overnight mask. I don't wash it off, I just use it as a moisturizer, put it on, leave it on. I think it doesn't say, let me see, this is the leaflet that you can find in the box. Let me see, overnight mask. So yeah, I mean, am I stupid? If it's an overnight mask, you don't need to wash it off. Okay, so there we go. My opinion, always also highly recommend. I want to quickly talk about the oil, which I don't have here because it is in Sweden. It is amazing, and it also is pretty expensive. It's not the most expensive oil on the market, but when it comes to oils, when it comes to products in general, but oils especially, it depends a lot on the process that they use to extract all the oil from the nuts and seeds. So if the process is complex and like cold pressed and very refined, then and you end up having such a pristine product, very lightweight, you have to pay for it, So let me say also that this oil has very similar ingredients to the mask, so you might not really need it. Like, you can get one of the two, because they're both very emollient, both very moisturizing. They both offer you actives, but I mean, I just fell in love with the oil, so when I get obsessed with something, I just have to get it. I had some money to invest, and I like to invest in skincare, so that's it. So the focus ingredients of the oil are goji, makwi, like in the mask, and what was the other one? Prickly pear. Okay, so prickly pear and makwi are both in the glowy mask. Where did I put it? Here. And in the oil. The oil also, like the mask, has acai, it has vitamin E, it has let me see, sunflower oil, and then there's jojoba seed oil, there is moringa leaf extract like in the mask, and squalane like in the mask. There's olive oil, which the mask doesn't have, and flaxseed and borage that the mask doesn't have, and plus especially that the mask doesn't have is rosehip oil, that is a natural source of vitamin A. So if you want that plus, the oil is for you. And there's also evening primrose oil, which is very nice. And unfortunately, there is fragrance in the oil. So maybe you don't need both of them, but the oil is very nice. It's lightweight, and it never broke me out. It gives me like a nice shine. It's not as lightweight as the marula oil by Drunk Elephant. I think that that's like a gold standard for oils. Like, when you have to compare oils, all the all-time gold standard is like the marula oil by Drunk Elephant, because it's so lightweight, so transparent, so elegant, and that's like the super gold standard. That's not as pristine as the marula oil, but also it's very different. It's not just one kind of oil, it is a mix of different oils and elements, so understandable. But it's very lightweight, it gives you a nice shine, and obviously a lot of different benefits from all the different oils and berries oils, so maybe give it a try if you want to invest in a nice oil. Last thing I'm gonna review is the mask. It's the Adaptogen Deep Moisture Cream with ashwagandha, reishi, and peptide complex. So ashwagandha and reishi are mushrooms, and they are adaptogens, which means that they adapt to what your skin needs. So there are elements that you say, oh, this is hydrating, this is moisturizing, this is brightening. Those mushrooms do everything your skin needs. So if your skin needs to calm down, they will soothe it. If your skin needs brightening, they will do it. If your skin needs replenishing, they will do it. This cream smells like mushrooms to me. It's very lightweight, but not too much. So, you know, if I wear a moisturizer that is too lightweight, I feel like something is missing. The fatty part is missing. This is nowhere near close to be fat, but it is right on point moisturizing. It's boxy. Wait, there we go. This is the box. And yeah, let me just go through a few ingredients. There is also, again, sunflower oil, which is a staple in all the products by this brand. There's propanediol, holy basil, ashwagandha, reishi, aloe, barbadennis juice, leaf juice. There's a squalane. There is jojoba seed oil, and there is this pentapeptide 59 that is a synthetic ingredient that mimics, you know, the natural peptides. So it's made of it's made of 5 peptides. Penta means 5 in Greek. Amino acids are like proteins, made proteins. And they help the skin to have a solid structure. So this pentapeptide 59 is particularly helpful in soothing and fighting redness and irritation. That's what it is for. In general, you know, peptides are for hydration, replenishing. Allantoin, tocopherols, mixed tocopherols, so you have different kinds of vitamin E. So this is a very, very nice moisturizer that I highly recommend. I am using this alternating with Drunk Elephant Proteini, which is also proteini, obviously based on proteins and peptides. I can do a comparison between the two moisturizers. Obviously proteini doesn't have ashwagandha and reishi that are, in my opinion, the focus of this moisturizer, because they are adaptogens, so they, as I said, adapt to your skin needs. Well, highly recommend. I'm so predictable. I highly recommend everything about this brand. There are products that I haven't tried, like the mist, and there's a serum, I think, that I haven't tried, and there is a face mask, a spirulina face mask that is interesting, but I haven't had a chance to try yet. So yeah, there we go. All the products are in glass jars, so they are 100% recyclable. It's plastic lids, glass jars, and paper, recycled paper. So everything is recycled. It's a clean brand with no alcohols. There's fragrance, as we said, in some of the products, natural fragrance, but still fragrance, and vegan, cruelty-free, made in the US from San Francisco. So that's it. I love this brand, as you might have understood, and give it a try if you are interested, because it's the products are really lovely and the ingredient list is great. And thanks for being here today. I'll see you in the next video.